I watched it back in like freshman year of college, so it's been a really long time, but I was also a big Naruto head.
I have seen Naruto maybe almost 3 times.
Oh my gosh, no. See, I'm not that committed because it's way too much, especially with the filler. Absolutely not.
Okay, so I watched it 2 times by myself, one with filler, and then I found out that I watched it with the filler, so I watched it without the filler.
Yeah.
And then the 3rd time I watched it with like a friend who wanted to watch it, so we watched like a few episodes on Discord together, like each day.
Yeah.
Which was cool.
It's
so
just too much.
This is gonna be a set of Smash Brothers.
Absolutely, probably very similar to what we saw in Winners Finals, if I had to guess.
Well, we'll see. I mean, it is really taxing on Glutamate to keep up that playstyle, so I think if the set goes longer, it probably benefits Webb. But also, who knows? I mean, if Webb resets the bracket, this could just take an hour. He looks great right now, though. I mean...
Yeah, definitely coming off hot from the sets that he had to play in Losers. Or the set, I guess, just one set against...
One, but yeah, it was a hot set.
Yeah, he was playing super fast, and I think that, like, being able to smother Sora is going to be the way that he's going to take this, because I feel like when he was playing super patient, a lot of the time it was working out for Glutamate because he was able to just rack up percent over and over and over, and at a certain point they're at the same percent. But Glutamate's going to have a much easier time killing, whereas I feel like if you use the frame data that Sheik has and a lot of this, like, offensive pressure off stage, it's going to work out really, really well.
Yeah. Oh, no tech. Beautiful stuff from Webb. He's already pulling out new mix-ups we didn't see in the winner set. I feel like he's like already shown he's leading into that Sheik frame data just a little more, and it's already working wonders for him.
Yeah, I'm playing super aggressive here.
Maybe he did some research in between sets, who knows. Either way, this is a totally different matchup from what we saw in winners, that's for sure. Needles, but no dice. Goes for the vanish poof, but no. But either way, it feels like Webb, it feels like Glutamate like hasn't even had time to situate himself at all.
Yeah, this is definitely a different game than what we were seeing earlier.
Huh. Fire!
Okay, able to make that back even after down airing because of down airing so high in the blast zone.
He sounds so funny, man. I can't get over it.
He's definitely a little nerd.
Yeah,
Freeze.
he's like...
Fire!
Like, yeah, Sora is like the... You know, like the kid that shows up to your family gathering and they're like your second removed cousin and they sit on the 3DS the whole time?
Oh yeah, no, I was literally about to say that they're sitting on the 3DS because I went to a family reunion yesterday and somebody was doing that. It's definitely like the vibe that he gives.
Perfect. I love that we're on the same page. I never actually owned the 3DS, I'm very sad about that.
Do you play Smash Bros?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
I thought I could beat you without the shield button. I'm so good I don't even need the shield button.
And I'm like, okay, Sora. You got it.
Okay, well no. Sora does have friends. That's like his entire thing.
I'm not saying that he doesn't have friends, but he's definitely a little nerd.
But all his friends are people who think they can beat you without the shield button. Okay,
yes.
Webb is dominating while we're sitting here memeing, but that's how it should be. He's cleaning it up, and that was pretty clean. He just didn't give Glutamate any chance to get situated, any chance to set up.
And he was using Bouncing Fish off stage a lot too to seal out those stocks because as we were saying in the previous set, Sora's really hard to gimp because he can just get back from anywhere using that up B and the side B, but if you're killing him based off of the knockback from that Bouncing Fish when he's trying to recover high, it doesn't matter if he can make it back if he's just dead. So I think that it's working out really well for Webb, and just using a lot of this offensive pressure with the frame data has been like really, really good for him in the past game.
Oh yeah, and I mean already look at this. He is positioning so aggressively for this ledge trap. He's hitting buttons. He's just not giving Glutamate that chance to get the damage going. But here, Glutamate's already slowed it down a little bit more. Has Webb in the corner, swinging the sword.
Yeah, I don't necessarily agree with that Thunder there. Able to get a pretty good punish off of it, just run up and grab because Webb was so close. I think using the Thunder makes a lot more sense when he has that distance. It's like a good zoning tool and it catches a lot of approaches, but when he's that close, it's not really gonna be super helpful.
Yeah,
Good.
I love that Webb is hitting more buttons right now. I think like as Sheik, when you have the ability to do so many moves that are like so lagless, so safe, and so active, against a character that like kind of needs to be in the air sometimes and like throws out a lot of moves too. You can often just do it better, and Webb is like really showing that every time he gets in the face of Glutamate, he's throwing out like aerials every time, and like Sora doesn't really have a way to punish it at all. Let's see what the recovery option is here. How does he get out?
Yeah, I think like the biggest issue is when he's playing super aggressive, he's able to kind of smother Sora, but when he's playing this patient game, running back, charging needles, Sora's just gonna push advantage, and eventually you run out of stage, you're stuck at the ledge, and then you have to worry about all of these kill options from Sora. But we just saw the same thing there from Webb, able to take that stock at the ledge. Sitting at 119 though, so this is definitely a little risky, especially when you get put in knockdown on the platform, have to watch out for like an up smash there. But so far able to hang on to this stock.
Yeah, Webb flanking a little bit, moving around here, throwing out some fairs, throwing out some nairs, trying to get some extra damage tacked onto this Sora.
Okay.
Cute damage there.
Oh, read the air dodge too. That was so
wave.
cute.
No resources. Oh, that would have killed for sure.
Surprised it didn't hit. It looked like it was super close.
Yeah, Sora just a tiny bit out of reach there, but we're not seeing the same like kill output from Glutamate, I guess, and I feel like it's because he's already. Oh my god! Just like I was about to say. He literally doesn't have time to think right now. Webb is just applying pressure at all times from all over the stage. From distance, it's the needles. From the mid-range, it's aerials. From the close range, it's whatever you want, really.
Yeah. I think that's the thing is, like, it's not really long range or mid range anymore. He's doing everything in his power to get up super close because in a lot of these situations, when he's throwing out this fair, when he's throwing out that nair, it's so much quicker than anything Sora can get out that he doesn't really have to worry about the pressure. He's able to just kind of mash on him, which is like a bad term. It's definitely like calculated mashing, but
oh, no way.
When your frame data is that fast, you kind of get to outplay them. Speed, rate, speed, whatever. I don't know.
He just hit A.
Yeah, I mean, he just hits A, but it works.
But like, look at this. Like, this is kind of what I mean. Like, Glutamate makes one mistake on this side B angle, and you're dead. Like, I wonder if I don't want to be that, that person who says it too early. But my way too early prediction is that this is a 6-0. But maybe Glutamate could prove me wrong. Maybe he can stop this, steam engine that is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, he's definitely playing so fast right now. I wouldn't be surprised if he like hit up the Sheik Discord and he's like, hey guys, what do we do against Sora? Because this feels like a completely different game plan and it's working out super well for him.
It's not just the game plan, he's also hitting like more confirms, and he's focusing a lot more on the bouncing fish, whether it's off of needles, nair, fair. He's literally hit everything that can combo into it at this point. And the grab into the back air. I also love that Webb, he's also focused way more on his positioning in relation to Sora. Like, he's just always standing closer, which is like a really, it's a thing that a lot of players like won't focus on or notice, but standing a little bit closer to your opponent at all times can just apply a little extra pressure.
Yeah, and it makes it so he can't throw out a lot of these spells either, which has been like his game plan, especially in the first set, was just to get a lot of that pressure through that. But if Webb's able to get a lot closer, he's not able to use that for pressure anymore. He has to worry about using nair more, and again, he's just getting outpaced with the frame data from Sheik.
Yeah, and it also throws off the rotation of spells from Sora, because like you want to be cycling back to the Blizzaga, like you've mentioned over and over again, how obscene it is, but yeah, and how you're not a fan, but hey, chill. This back pressure kill though, Sheik's pretty light, and that's it. Glutamate finally has a lead in this grand finals.
Yeah, I feel like the Blizzaga's going to be the only one that's really going to help stuff approaches, so being on that one in most situations is going to be beneficial in this matchup. It definitely has it online right now, but whipping it and going to have to get back to it anyway. Yeah, definitely looking for like an up air into up smash here, or maybe a bouncing fish off stage. Able to find that second back air and recovering high. Oh, dang, just barely gets clipped by that.
Yeah, but I mean, just good awareness from Glutamate knowing that he's safe there. Oh, that was
the neutral get up.
that was really tricky. I think that also might even cover get up attack too. So who knows? Either way, bit of a cheeky vanish there from Webb, but
Oh yeah,
a good option nonetheless, as he wants to make up this deficit, and do that he shall.
yeah. When Sora's using that side B so close to the ledge, he stalls there for a second, and so Webb definitely tried to capitalize off of that using the down tilt. But again, getting these ledge trumps, which we saw a lot in the first set as well.
Yeah. The Sheik's instant ledge grab looks so smooth.
Yeah,
like,
she
her
just,
run
like,
is so... Oh!
Glides on.
If that down tilt connected to the up smash, I would have, like... I don't know. I would have lost my mind.
Ooh, getting the air dodge read again. I feel like he's so good at, like, baiting these situations where he's looking for that air dodge. Not gonna get, like, a super huge punish off of it, just because Sheik doesn't really have, like, a strong option in the air other than back air. But
there's no jump here on this Sora. Oh, he tried to bland it. He tried to do it again, actually. It's actually not a bad option. It is Sheik's option that covers like the most space, but that back air also covers a lot of space, and Webb is one stock away from 3-0ing this first set of Grand Finals. In a pretty commanding fashion, actually. Like, Glutamate's looked better this game, but for the most part, it's been all WebbJP. Dude, look how fast he is.
this is insane. Gets the stage spike, probably still fine, question mark?
I was hoping for a down air, actually.
It would have been raw, but definitely wants to conserve his stock, especially based off of the way that the first set went.
Deep edge guard from Glutamate, though. Showing that he's willing to follow Webb into the blast zone. Fair, but no bouncing fish. Let's see. I mean, we do know, even though it feels like it was a long time ago, we've seen Glutamate make these comebacks all night. So let's see if he can pull something magic out of the hat here.
Yeah, good patience there. Using the down smash, not going to take it across the stage, but this is still a risky situation being at the ledge here against Sheik.
Yeah, but great swing out of the corner from Glutamate. And, oh, okay. No confirm off those needles, but that's going to be it. And Webb 3-0 in the first set of Grand Finals, looking poised to win this fusion from loser's side. He looks so good right now.
Playing
I don't
super
even mean...
fast.
Yeah, I don't even mean to talk down Glutamate. I'm just so impressed at the adaptation that Webb has made in between sets. It is very difficult to play a player twice in one day and have it look this night and day. And they're just going to run it right back, no break.
3, 2, 1, go!
On PS2.
Glutamate starting with some damage here, getting it started. Able to string that Nair together. And Webb playing very shield heavy, just looking for an opportunity to get in. Okay, there's that jab that we've been seeing a lot from him as well.
Yeah, Webb moving around. Look at him. He's standing so close to this Sora, just trying to employ the same game plan. PS2 does give Glutamate a little more space to fire the spells, but does it really matter when this Sheik is standing right next to you all the time? Like, look at this. And I love that he's holding the needles this time to use them in the air instead of on the ground, because it's giving him that extra bit of coverage he needs.
Yeah, it seems like Sora's not very good at covering that same angle that I was talking about with Belmont, that diagonal angle. Like, he's very good at stuffing you out when you're approaching him straight in front of him or landing on top of him, but when you're coming at that diagonal, the exact diagonal that the needles in the air are being thrown at, it seems like it's very hard for him to cover that.
Oh yeah. Great jab anti-air though, but Webb with the parry, and I mean, to Glutamate's credit, even though this has felt like all Webb, Glutamate has just kept the percent fully even here. Just doing as much damage as he can, and the high side B there to hit Webb's sledge drop. Definitely still seeing some good mix-ups, but that was a beautifully placed back air. Baited the jump.
Yeah, I definitely thought that he was going to go for a ledge trump there, which we've been seeing a lot from Webb, but instead ran towards the ledge like he was going to, and then able to catch the jump from ledge as a reaction. Really good stuff there.
Yeah, oh, the down tilt caught. The drop down.
Oh,
there the bouncing fish connects. He's been going for that all grands, and he finally hits it. And now this game just turned from bad to worse for Glutamate, rather. I'm lost for words at how polished Webb is right now. He's just... Okay. There we go. Glutamate stops the train, stops the avalanche, rather. But for how long?
Beautiful recovery there, able to use the Nair to land over top of the Luzaga.
Yeah, the down air mix-up. Looking like Zero Suit out here. I see you. Except she can actually fastball air dodge.
So...
They hate Zero Suit. Oh, the weight was so clean and no jump. Oh, he tried to go for it all there with that bouncing fish. You have the lead, you can do that sort of thing.
Really like how he used the Vanish to avoid that Thunder.
Yeah, I mean, the Vanish, it is a teleport, so... Oopsie wait, and another down air. He's just throwing these out now. And, I mean... Oh, the Trump at the weight tries the jab down tilt, but no dice. This is... I know this isn't the right word, but it kind of feels like Webb is playing creative mode right now.
Yeah.
He's just like... Or it feels like Sandbox. He's just like... doing whatever he wants to, and Glutamate has no response. The double back air for the shield poke in the corner, are you kidding me?
Yeah, it seems like he's able to pick a lot more options and be a little bit more creative because he's playing so fast that he just has a good lockdown on what Glutamate's looking for, so it seems like he's having a lot of issues firing back.
Yeah, they're gonna go to small battlefield. I mean... what do you even do here for Glutamate? And this is sort of like, once again... Webb playing this matchup better, like, and when you play the matchups better as Sheik, like, it can start to tilt so heavy in your favor because you just have such an overwhelmingly strong toolkit. And we already see this combo to start off game. This is game 5 of Grand Finals, I guess, if you want to think about it that way.
Yeah, Webb out the gate, just playing super aggressive, getting these combos.
Yeah, Webb is 4-0 in games right now in Grands and wants to... He's on track for this 6-0, I mean... It's crazy, but these follow-ups, tries the dare again, but... He had time to mash a Nair there? That's crazy.
They're hitting the wrong way there.
And the raindrop!
Beautiful!
Oh my god.
Yeah, Webb's playing insane right now.
It's a delight to see. I just love watching good Smash.
Me too. I love watching good Smash where they're fighting a lot too. I love seeing these cool combos, these reads that we're seeing as well.
It's also conditioning, like, he's grabbing, he's mixing up his timings, his options in the air, and he's doing this all on the fly, and Glutamate, like, he has no... it's really hard to respond as a character like Sora when your disadvantage is that your frame data is slow.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, as active as his moves are, the trade-off is obviously that they take a while to come out.
Yeah, it seems like Glutamate's having a lot of issues getting off of the platforms as well. Webb's pressure...
What the...
Oh my gosh!
How does he do that?
Insane. Able to use, like, back air and nair, but also up air as well. And we've seen that up smash has been taking a lot of stocks through the platform as well. Just Webb's pressure is insane.
Bro is literally cheating right now. It feels like he's just playing an entirely different game.
Mm-hmm.
But
using that rising nair, very safe option, just able to go to the other side of the stage, doesn't have to worry about a shield punish.
Yeah, the nair here from Glutamate, no dice, the jab from Webb. he's so focused on just each individual interaction as it comes and picking up the kill as it comes. There's a back air on pace for a 3-stock in game 2 of the reset right now, and is just looking super poised. Back air into the corner, into the grab, into the bouncing fish. Throws the grenade, tries to cover the roll, but keeps Glutamate in the corner anyways. This positional dominance is beautiful. There's a low bear. What's he got here? Glutamate has not left this corner in like 40 seconds. Okay, he finally gets some advantage state of his own. Wow.
I don't know if the grounded versus the aerial up B is going to have a difference. I know for some characters, if you use the up B in the air, it's not going to be nearly as strong with knockback.
I don't think it matters. I just think there, because he started it lower, it didn't kill. There's the up throw, though, which will finally give Glutamate a stock. No 3-stock here, but like, what do you do? Like, Webb is just all over right now. His use of this Nair and this bear is so good. Has Glutamate in the corner again. Bouncing fish to the ledge. He's bobbing, he's weaving in there. 1 confirm is all it takes for Webb here.
But so far, it looks like Glutamate's doing a good job of tying this up. Still down a whole stock, but using this up air, if he continues to use the same pressure that we've been seeing from Webb, he might still have a chance in this game.
Yeah, I think that his issue is like he's having a hard time putting Webb in the positions where he like can apply pressure. Because every time Webb's been in like a hard position, Glutamate's pressure has been great. But Webb is so focused on just not giving up anything to Glutamate positionally. That back air is so good, and we might see an edge guard here. Not the strong hit. Oh, he tried that. Would have been a crazy good edge guard, but regardless, his position is so good, he just runs up and grabs. He knows Glutamate is scared.
And he also knows, Glutamate knows that grab's not going to kill him, so it makes sense to shield in that position, because if you're getting hit with the back air, you're going to die, whereas if you get hit with a grab, then you're just thrown off stage, but you're still alive. So I don't necessarily think that it's like the wrong thing for Glutamate to be shielding there, but it's definitely good from Webb to go for it.
Oh, actually, almost a save there from Glutamate. Yeah, like there's a concept in fighting games which is just called taking the throw, which means like let yourself get grabbed instead of just taking like a bigger combo.
Yeah.
Applies a lot in Smash for sure, like in the corner. Webb does have to kill though. I mean, we've been talking about how good he looked all game, but Glutamate has just slowly but surely crimped his way back in, and Sheik, I mean, she can't kill sometimes, which is just the truth. This is the first time he's lived this long in a long time.
Oh my gosh.
There's a dash attack, though. Okay. That wouldn't kill a heavy, by the way, but it does kill the light and floaty Sora.
Yeah, that was definitely a little scary. They were both at kill percent, so if we were able to see like an up smash or maybe a back air off stage, that could have been the end of Webb's streak there with all of his games in a row, but able to close that one out.
Yeah, and we might be on the precipice of a 6-0 from WebbJP in this Fusion Grands. I mean, let's see if he can, you know, keep up what he's been doing. Feels like Glutamate has slowly been finding his footing again, but can he resituate himself in time? I guess we'll find out. Forward throw to the bouncing fish. Excuse me. Bounce up tilt. Some bread and butters here from Glutamate. And I like that he's up airing a bit more preemptively in the advantage. He's catching Webb, trying to be a bit more aggressive out of, you know, his situations in the air. And the counter too.
Something that we've seen a lot, particularly against Sheik, is the counter. We did see it a little bit in previous sets, but I think that it could be beneficial, especially with how much pressure Webb is doing with like a lot of very close aerials. If Glutamate's able to just throw out that counter, it could be a good get off me option.
Yeah, absolutely, especially in these corner situations where Webb is swinging like a lot. Could definitely be useful. Brick edip attack there from Webb to just get Glutamate off of him, but the F-tilt and the pace of this game has slowed down dramatically, which, as we've been discussing, only serves to benefit Glutamate. There's the down air. The silly one that kills off the top for no reason. Oh my god, the crouch into the tomahawk grab? Are you kidding me?
This is a scary situation. Oh my gosh, what? That
Yeah,
was crazy.
Yeah, it's a confirm when you do it from the ledge because they start at like a slightly lower point. Wow, yeah. Like there's a lot of moves like for like Mario's down tilt has like better confirms when you hit it from the on the ledge too. I don't know. The more you know, right?
Yeah. Now I will hopefully not get hit by that, but that definitely hit me. I was not expecting it.
Oh, I got hit there too, don't worry. I think we all did. Especially considering like Webb hasn't gone for that yet.
Yeah. Like you said, he's definitely playing a lot more creative now, going for a lot more options that we don't typically see. He used the get-up attack as well, which I feel like is the option that we're seeing the least from him. But it is a good mix-up if you see that Sora's throwing out a lot of moves at the ledge.
Yeah, like he's staying very cognizant of his options. Both players are. I mean, we've obviously seen Glutamate use like integrated counter, the downer, things like that too. Tried the vanish that worked earlier, but no dice. And now he's without a jump, has to go to the ledge. Jab 1-2, but wastes his time. I like that he just has the awareness to not swing the rapid jab that got him punished earlier. Glutamate with the sledge trap. Let's see what he can do. The edge of the Blizz into the up air. Perfect stuff.
But Webb has not been struggling to take the stocks at the ledge like we were seeing in their first set. Been doing a much better job, so I think if he's just able to stay composed here, keep this pressure going, it shouldn't be too long before we see Glutamate's stock taken as well.
Wow, the back air hit the very, like, the blind spot of the down air, it looked like.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, Webb with, I mean, razor sharp precision right now, and he is one stock away from 6-0ing Glutamate in this grand finals. Let's see what he's got. Walks up. He's just moving around. He forces Glutamate to go to the ledge just by sheer positioning.
Yeah. Definitely doesn't want to try to contest against that. Platform pressure, again, just phenomenal here. Missing the bouncing fish, but able to use the back air to get the stage bike anyway.
Yeah, a bear here from Webb. He's just tacking on this damage. He knows what his win conditions are, and he's playing to them really well right now. But Glutamate, with that Sora damage output and those kill confirms, can easily snatch this away. Dead?
Oh my gosh, that was
barely.
So cool.
Oh, and he tried the double drag down there too again. Webb is just a shark in the water right now. But Glutamate, to his credit, has not died yet, which means that he's starting to get out of the range where these kill confirms will be working. That might kill with the cross-up, though. Barely not. Maybe with a bit of rage, but not at the moment. Jab 1, 2, 3, and that's the thing we've been wanting to see all night. The jab into the down tilt, and WebbJP is your Fusion 154 champion from Losers, vanquishing the person that put him there 6-0.
That was insane.
That
Definitely
was
some crazy adaptation that we saw there from Webb. It seemed like his game plan completely changed the way that he was handling that matchup. He was playing super patient in winners, and it didn't work out super well for him. Sora just was able to output him, and was able to seal up a lot of those stocks where Webb was struggling to get the kill, but this time just playing super aggressive, not letting Sora even get any moves out, and getting a lot of these kill confirms and kills off stage that we weren't seeing earlier. And it was crazy. Very enjoyable to watch. Good stuff to Webb, and good stuff to Glutamate as well for taking the first set. Both
Absolutely,
very impressive players.
Oh, for sure. I mean, you love to see like a 1 seed get upset early and then run it all the way back through Losers and like make the adjustments they need. It's one of my favorite things to see in tournaments in any sport or esport in general. But I am just beyond impressed with like the fact that Webb looked like a totally different player from the first set, hitting every confirm under the roof. Just, I don't know, man.
Yeah, no,
The
it was
jab
crazy.
1-2. Man, it was an interesting top 8, that's for sure. I don't. We saw.
Yeah, weird character selection. You don't really
Yeah.
see a lot of those characters super often. So.
I mean, our top 8 had Peach, Richter, Sheik, Sora,
yeah.
Wolf, Little Mac.
Little
I mean,
Mac's crazy.
You didn't
yeah.
see the Wolf or the Little Mac, but they were here
Yeah,
for sure. And
Well, thank you so much for commentating with me, and thank you guys for watching. Great
it
top
was,
8. Very
it was a pleasure.
excited. Yeah,
It was a
but
pleasure.
we're probably gonna close it out because it's a little late right now.
Yeah, we'll be signing off shortly. Obviously, shout outs to Fusion, shout out to Collision Series, all that jazz. I mean, you can find us at our handles below if you're curious. And yeah, we're both gonna go get off, relax after pretty intense blocks. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, have a good night, guys.
Yeah,
Thanks for
thanks for
tuning in.
watching.